People said that working 9 to 5 or having just one source of income cannot actually make you rich, cannot make you wealthy. And I know you're here just to think, just to see what other things can I do while I still work my 9 to 5. Like I'm an advocate of not dropping your 9 to 5 before you start your business. So that is why I'm going to be giving you about 6 businesses you can go into while still working your 9 to 5. You build it by the side, and as they grow, you can decide that, okay, it's now time for me to drop my 9 to 5 and fully face this business. These businesses are what you can do from the comfort of your home. You just need, if you don't have the knowledge right now, all you need to do is, so maybe the next 2 to 3 months, acquire some knowledge in it. So I'm going to be giving you the 6 businesses you can do from your home while still working your 9 to 5, and you can earn good income. Like you can earn good money from doing this business. The first one I'll be talking about will be drop shipping. So I know the markets, you might think the market for drop shipping is saturated, but the truth is there's still a lot to be made from drop shipping because every day people buy things. Yes, so every day people spend money on buying things. So what you need to do is, what niche do you want to go into? So when you say what niche do you want to go into, what you do is you can go to Google, or you can go to maybe all those AI tool and put into Google, I want to go into drop shipping. What niche is the best paying niche, right? And you get those niche. Now look at, how do I fit into this niche? Because I'll also encourage you to do a niche in which you have a drive for, not something you don't have any knowledge about, and not something you don't really have a drive for, and also your values. Like I can't talk about your values, but there are certain things I know, no matter how much it pays, I cannot do them. Yes, so look at your values as well. So when you want to do drop shipping, you look for a company that produces the thing you want to sell, right? And there are buyers in the market. I'm going to tell you how you're going to get your buyers. There are buyers in the market. Now, you go to that company, there are a lot of companies that encourage drop shipping. You're not storing any goods. You're not using any capital. What you're just doing is you're going to that company to say, okay, I want to be involved in drop shipping with you. I want to sell your products I want to sell your products to people, right? The company, you've already made arrangements with them. It can be online. You don't even need to go to the physical company, right? So you've already made that agreement. Now you open your store. So you need an e-commerce store. If you don't have an e-commerce store, there are a lot of apps you can use to easily open e-commerce store. One is Wix, like Wix, where you can open your e-commerce store and you connect it. These companies that have drop shipping sites, they always have like a connector. You connect that your website to the company's connector, right? Now, what you're going to be publicizing will be your website. That's the one you've created, right? So that website you've created now, it's what you market to your clients. Now, when you say, how do you get clients? Because a lot of people are scared to go into business because they're thinking, how will I get clients? That is a wrong question to ask. The question should be, how can clients locate me? In this age of technology, we'll wait for clients to locate us. And the way for you to make clients locate you is by you putting yourself on the internet. Yes, put yourself on the internet. You don't need to put your face there. You can just maybe open an Instagram account or open a YouTube account. Just look for one social media medium. It can be TikTok. You put your product there, right? And you don't even need to advertise. Like you don't need to pay for ads. Put your product in there. People are going to see this product. They're going to click on your link. That's your website, which you're going to be putting it on that platform. They're going to click on that link and it takes them to the company that actually produces and sell these goods. Now, when they buy, the company will be the one to ship to the people that have bought these goods from you. So let's look at what can you make. Let's even look at it. Let's look at it on our whiteboard. Like, what can you make if you decide to go this route? So the first thing is you're looking for a company, right? That's the first thing you're looking for a niche. that what am I going to sell? Okay, so what am I going to sell? So now let's assume I'm going to be selling like shoes. So I'm selling shoes. I'm selling shoes. The next thing is I'll look for companies that actually produces shoes. So I've seen a company, company A. Company A. The next thing for me to do is to create a website. And I told you there are so many apps in which you can use to create a lot of websites. You might be paying maybe few monthly subscription, but it's worth it. Like there's nothing free. If anyone tells you everything is free, there's nothing free, even in free time. Now, website. Now, when you create your website, the next thing you're doing is you're putting yourself on the internet. Remember I said the wrong question to ask is, how do I get customers to sell to? The right question to ask is, how will customer locate me? So you're going to put yourself on the internet. So the next thing will be you looking for a social media medium. Social media. Social media, right? And you're going to be putting content on that social media. You're going to be putting your product on that social media. You're going to link your website to this social media. Now, when somebody purchases from this social media, that's your website now, it goes straight to this company. This company produces the goods and sells and ship to the buyer. Now, what you can do is what margin, now how to say your price, what margin do I want to make? So let's assume the shoes from company A cost me $50. And I want to make a margin. I like to set my margin at a percentage so that I'm not doing like a flat rate. I'm doing percentage of whatever I'm selling. So I want to set my margin at 20%. 20% of $50 will be $60 plus 10%, 20% margin. That means I'm going to be selling this shoe at $60. Now, what it means is when you do these connectors, right? These payments, when the order is made, this company A charges you $50. You're going to get $60 from the person that is making that order. You already made your $10 margin from this product. You can see that you can do it while you do your 9 to 5, while you're still working your full-time job. All you need to do is when you come back from work, dedicate like 3 hours. So, okay, let me check what my store is doing because you might need to respond to some questions from like customer service. And there are ways in which you can even automate those responses. But I'm not going to go into that today. But just sit down for 2 hours every day and just look at what your store is doing, what products are out there, what research do I need to do, what changes do I need to make to my website, what tweaks do I need to upload on my social media medium so that people can actually locate me. You can see with this, you can make enough money even to cover your monthly income. So let's assume you sell maybe this shoe as in it's selling very well, and you sell like maybe 100 pieces in a month. Just assumption. That means 100 pieces in a month plus, and you're making $10 margin from each sale. That means at the end of the month, you'd have made $1,000 extra because you're still doing your 9 to 5. And it might not just be one shoe you're going to be selling. You might have various products from the same company you're selling. A lot of people do drop shipping from Alibaba, but I advise people, if you're in a big city, look for companies within your city. And the reason is because you're able to see the products, you can vouch for the products that is going to be shipped to your clients, because you know the client is not actually seeing company A, they are seeing you, and you need to protect your reputation. So if you want to go into this, look for a company that is within your community or within your city, or you go there, you actually say, okay, this is what you manufacture. This is the size of what you're going to be shipping to my clients, so that you're also building your brand from there. Because that few years down the line, you might decide to become a brand. You can try to brand yourself and begin to sell that same type of product. And if you've already spoiled your brand from the beginning, from doing drop shipping, it might affect you. Okay, so that is one business you can do while you're still doing your 9 to 5. Now, what other business can you do while you're still doing your 9 to 5? So I'm trying to close my whiteboard. Yeah. So what other business can you do while you're still doing your 9 to 5? You can become a virtual assistant. So you go to your normal work, 9 to 5. Maybe you're currently like a secretary. Yeah. And you go to your work 9 to 5. When you're back, you can begin to do your virtual assistant job, because a lot of busy professionals are looking for virtual assistant. Like, they don't want to employ somebody full-time and say, okay, I'm paying you full-time with all the benefits. So that is where you come in. You're going to become a virtual assistant to these busy professionals, right? And what does a virtual assistant do? It is not difficult. It is not difficult. So all you do is maybe you respond to emails, you help them to clear their calendars, and you help them to maybe respond to some customer service questions and the likes. That is what a virtual assistant does. There are some that will go into documentation. Maybe your employer or your boss or your consultant is into documentation. Then you might be somebody that is helping them to maybe put documents in each files. What file does this document go to? That is the job of a virtual assistant, right? Now, what skills do you need? Like I said, you need an organizational skill. You might be good. You need to be good in Office, like Microsoft Office, because that is where most of your work is going to be carried out. Then you need to be maybe organizing. Yes, you need to be good at organization, and you need to be good at documentation, because some person that is employing you possibly actually lack those skills. That is why they're looking for somebody. And where can you get your clients? So for virtual assistants, because you're going to be working with professionals, your clients may likely come from LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is like a portal for professionals, right? So I would advise, if you think you want to do the virtual assistant thing, start building your profile in LinkedIn. Yeah, start building your profile on LinkedIn so that you can get your client from LinkedIn, because that is where you have the professional, the busy-minded people are on LinkedIn. So if you want to go into virtual assistants, you can go to LinkedIn and start building your profile there. And this is what you can do while still working your 9 to 5. So why I encourage people to start a business while they're still working their 9 to 5 is because you're not under a lot of pressure. Yeah, so let's assume you're not working. You're under a lot of pressure to make the business work, to make the sale. Then you begin to promise what you cannot deliver. But because you have a 9 to 5, you have a secured income, you're sure that something is coming to your pocket at the end of the month that will still make you pick your bills. You're not under a lot of pressure. So you can make the business, you can work the business, and you can build it over time. Okay? And for virtual assistants, you can make a lot of money. Like, it depends. There's no cap to what you can make. You set your price. Like, nobody comes to you to set your price. It's not like, okay, we have 2 retail stores, we're selling the same thing, so I have to look at the price of the next person for me to fix my price. No, but you set your price yourself. So you can decide that. And when you're doing virtual assistants, I always advise my clients that make a retention. Like, retainer is the best for you. So what I mean by retainer is, when you get a client, tell them, we're going to sign a contract for 6 months, right? 6 months and 12 months. There are some that will tell you, okay, I'll sign the contract for 12 months. That way you're sure that for the next 6 months, you have income coming from one source. So you can say, I'm going to be charging you $1,000 or $2,000, depending on the volume of the work. $2,000 for the next $2,000 per month for the next 6 months. You're sure that for the next 6 months, at the end of the month, you get $2,000 coming to your pocket. So make a retainership. There are some that will want like a one-off. You can also take those contracts, but don't make most of your contracts one-off, because if you make it one-off, you also put yourself under pressure because you're thinking, where will the next contract come from, right? But if you have a retainership of 6 months, you know, okay, within this 6 months, I can actually start looking for other clients that I can bring into my portfolio. Now, the next business you can go into while you're still doing your 9 to 5 is become an insurance broker. Now, read my lips. I said insurance broker. I didn't say insurance agent. So as an insurance broker, you are independent. You are not working for just one company. So agent works for just one insurance company. But for you as a broker, you work for various insurance companies. And you can be broker in life insurance, car insurance, health insurance, just name the type of insurance, right? And in this part of the world, insurance is a very lucrative business. So this might require you to actually take some certification, but I bet you it is not expensive for you to take those certification. You might need like 2 months or 3 months for you to prepare and take this certification. But once you take the certification and you become licensed, oh my God, voila, money is here. Now, remember, you might be, the most question that people ask is, where will I get my clients from? And I tell you, that is a wrong question to ask. The question should be, how will my clients locate me? That should be your question. Now, if you put my name on Google, let me put my name on Google and you'll see. That is how clients would locate you. So I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to put my name on Google. So my name is Sifao Osikalu. You can see that Google brought like LinkedIn. Do you want to talk about LinkedIn? You want to talk about Medium? I write for Medium, like it's an article-based platform where I put articles about finances, about how you make money online. I write for the Brandon Sun. The Brandon Sun is a newspaper. I've written about 2 articles for them. My Instagram is there. I have a book on Amazon. I have 2 books actually on Amazon. One is a daily diary and one is my real book, the book I wrote last year. So you can see. So if anybody comes across this name, I am there already. I am there already. So you put yourself out there. This world of internet, you don't need to sit at home and say, how do I get clients? The question should be, how can I position myself so that people are able to locate me? If you go to page 2, I'm very sure, like most people, my name is so unique, right? So I write for Insider Wire. Insider Finance is an article-based platform as well, where I put my articles. I have a YouTube channel. I have a TikTok channel. So you can see I am all there. So people can locate me. And I'm very sure that is the same way you located this video, right? Most people that are watching this video, I might not get to know you. I might not see you in my lifetime, but I've put myself out there. So as an insurance broker, you can make a lot of money. Like when I came, I am an insurance broker. I sell insurance, right? And I know the money that you can actually make from you being a broker. Aside the fact that you're protecting lives or you're protecting properties, which if, let's assume you are like a home insurance broker, and something happens to a client of yours, maybe the house got burnt, and you go there to present the check, or you tell them, okay, we're going to rebuild this house for you. Do you know the joy that it brings to people's faces? And the satisfaction it brings to you that, oh, I'm able to help this family. That is one side benefit of being an insurance broker. Now, the other benefit is the money you can make from the insurance industry. Insurance industry is so rich. Like everything you buy, you likely buy an insurance on it. If you buy a phone, they'll ask you buy an insurance. If you buy a couch, like they'll ask you buy insurance. But how many people actually claim insurance? How many people actually claim insurance, right? So that is why you need to become an insurance broker. That is another thing, another business you can go into while you're still doing your 9 to 5, and you can do it while you're still doing your 9 to 5, as long as you're not working in the financial industry. But if you're working in the financial industry, remember, I'm still giving you about 4 types of businesses you can actually go into if you don't want to be an insurance broker. The next business I'm going to be talking about that you can go into while you're still doing your 9 to 5 is content creation. Like, the world is moving so fast to the era of education is secondary. Like, I value education. I tell people you cannot replace education with anything in life. But the world with content creation, what do you know that people will pay you for? Like, what I'm doing now is content creation, right? And I get clients coming to me, okay, how do I go into drop shipping? I have done drop shipping before. And I know the nitty-gritty of you doing drop shipping. People come to me and say, okay, teach me, how do I do drop shipping? And they pay me. But how do they locate me? They located me through the content I make. So when you're back from work, you can just say 3 hours every day or 2 hours every day. Let me create valuable content I can put in the internet space, and people would locate you. And how would you make money from content creation? Content creation, you can make money from the content, the ads that is being placed on your content. They pay you for that. Now, you can make money from brand deals. Like, a lot of brands will reach out to you as your audience begins to grow. They're going to reach out to you because they believe you've built a community, right? They're going to reach out to you to market their products to your community, and they're going to be paying you for that. Another way in which you can make money through content creation is you can put your courses, like you can put it out there. The books you write, you can put it out there, and people that are in your community would actually do what? Pay to learn from you. Yes, so those are the ways in which you can make money from content creation. And you can do it while you do your 9 to 5. Like, it doesn't disturb your 9 to 5. All you need to do is just to set aside time and dedicate yourself to doing that. Okay, so another business you can do while you are still doing your 9 to 5 is write a book. Yes, write a book. Now, don't write a book about the story of my life. Like, nobody wants to know about the story of your life if you're not wealthy. Yes, nobody wants to know about the story of your life if you're not wealthy. If you become wealthy, you can write about the story of your life, and a lot of people will want to read about it. But write books around things that people will be willing to pay for. Like, I wrote my book last year. This is my book, Rise, Bloom, Evolve. It's on Amazon. I'm going to put the link on the description. This is the book I wrote last year. I'm not going to rewrite this book, but this book will be available for the next 100 years, 200 years, depending. And I'll keep making royalties on it. Now, I did the work once, right? And I will keep making money from the book. And this book, because I've written this book, it can bring a lot of opportunities to me. Now, from this book, somebody that reads this book and says, oh, I think this might be beneficial to my community, might invite me to say, come and speak on this topic to my community. And when I'm doing the public speaking, I'm doing what? I'm going to be paid for it. So, and I will still keep selling the book. Every time the book will be on the market, in the market, and I'll keep selling it. That is another business you can do while still doing your 9 to 5. Like I said, when you're writing a book, don't write about the story of your life. Write a book that people will be willing to pay for. Bring value to the people. Teach people what they need to know. So I believe you know something. We are so unique. That is the way God has created everyone. There is no two Sifal. That is it. There is no Lucifer on this planet Earth. God has created me in a unique way. And that is the same thing for you. He has created you in a unique way. There's something you're very good at that I can bet you that nobody is good at it. So use that to write the book. As you're doing your 9 to 5, use it to write your book. And you can sell on so many platforms. Like there are a lot of platforms where you can sell your book. Like you don't have any audience. I have not started my content creation last year when I wrote this book, right? I had not started my content creation. I just started content creation in December. And I wrote this book, I think, in August, September. And I put it on Amazon. And Amazon pushes it to people. Amazon pushes it to people. And people buy on Amazon. Aside from the ones they buy, maybe hard copies, where I go to make presentation, they can buy from me as hard copies. Okay, so another thing you can do while you're still doing your 9 to 5 is affiliate marketing. Now, what is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is you selling other people's products or services. Now, it's different from drop shipping. Drop shipping means you have to look for somebody that has a physical product and you begin to sell. But affiliate marketing is you're not involved in any of the shipping or anything. What you're doing is you're just going to that website, mostly maybe services, going to that website and you're marketing their services. Now, when somebody pays for that services using your link, a portion comes to you as commission. And there are a lot of platforms in which you can do, like virtually all the platforms, you would see an affiliate marketing. Just begin to pay attention. Go to any platform today, you will see affiliate marketing, especially those big platforms. You will see become a partner or become an affiliate. And you can look for what you already know. Like, okay, if you're in the tech industry, you can look for maybe others AIs and you can become their affiliate marketer, right? And create content around the topic, the affiliate marketing, your product, you're promoting, and put it out there in the world for people to buy. You can see that you can do this while you're still doing your what? Your 9 to 5. So it doesn't disturb your 9 to 5. You just be making money by the side. And as time goes on, as you begin to grow this business, you would see that as you begin to grow the business, you will see that your money keeps coming in and you can now what? You can now decide you do not want to go into, you now want to go into it full time. So the last business I'm going to be talking about is digital products. Like the world has made it so easy that you don't even need to create the digital products yourself. There are a lot of products that are PLI, like already done for you, and they've given you the rights, like private label rights, for you to resell the product. All you need to do will be for you to change the back cover of the products and resell. And the same way, I don't want to hear where will I get clients from. Put yourself out there for people to locate you. Now, someone might be saying, I don't even have the skill for any of this. All you need to do is put a timeline to, I want to learn this skill within the next 3 months. I want to learn this skill within the next 6 months. And you put your timeline to it and you start learning. Where you learn, the best place to learn for free is YouTube. Yes, because if you put any topic you put on YouTube, you will see somebody that has taught on that topic before. But if you want to do paid learning, like a lot of people like, okay, I want somebody to actually hold my hands to do it. Then you can now go for courses or classes. Like I do a lot of group coaching, and I'm going to be putting the link for the group coachings I do, or one-on-one. So if maybe you're just there, you're looking, you're thinking, I don't even know where to start. Like I need consultation. I need to do brainstorming on what I need to do. Like, how do I even put my skills together into any of those business? You can book a one-on-one call with me and we can sit and look at the brainstorming session together and see where you fit in. I hope you've subscribed to my channel, right? So I want you to subscribe to my channel so that whenever I drop educational content like this, how to make money online, how to invest your money, and how to protect your money, you're always notified and you can get more and more education. And let's make this money in 2025. Leave the mindset of lack. There is a lot of abundance of money out there to be made. So the best way is to key yourself into that position. So I hope you've learned a lot. If you believe this video will be of value to someone else, why not share it with them and let them also subscribe to the channel. Till I come your way next time, I want you to remain blessed and God bless you. Thank you.